Dieser Herr verdient seine Brötchen damit, schnelle Autos zu fahren und Blödsinn zu reden.
Driften in feinem Zwirn!
Aber vor einem Jahr hat er beschlossen, umzusatteln und einen ziemlich großen Bauernhof selbst zu bewirtschaften.
Scheiße.
Willkommen auf Clarksons Farm.
Schon mal Schafe gehütet?
Bin in seinem After.
Nein.
Die Dorfbewohner schätzen ihn.
Schuld daran ist die Erderwärmung. Die kommt daher, weil alle immer nur Auto fahren.
Was für ein Schwachsinn. Und wenn ich einfach den ganzen Bereich ausgrabe?
Nein.
So, gerade wie im Kreisverkehr.
Ich mach's jetzt richtig.
Zu spät.
Und nichts kann ihn erschüttern.
Sind flutartige Regenfälle an einem Tag so viel wie sonst im ganzen Monat.
Wo ist der Raps?
Vernichtet. 4 Hektar.
Ich fass es nicht.
All das in einem Jahr, in dem die Welt verrückt spielt.
Bleiben Sie in Ihren Fahrzeugen. Ich werde 60, habe geraucht wie ein Schlot, wenn ich das bekomme.
War's das?
Er hockt dort am Boden.
Werfen Sie einen Blick über den Zaun.
Treiben wir mal die Schafe zusammen. Mist.
Von Clarksons Farm.
Nein, nicht. Das sind sehr gute Eier.
Hast du einen Salmonellentest?
Bitte?
Hast du einen?
Es gefällt mir hier. Morgen. Ich habe die Wahl. Ich kann wieder zurück nach London gehen und so leben wie zuvor.
Tu das.
Clarksons Farm.
Wie geht's voran?
lost in this late night, but a long, long way to go. I'm getting caught in the afterglow. I keep on saying, I'm saying to myself, don't you mess it up, oh, don't you mess it up again. Leave me a cold eye. Need me a cold eye.
To Plasdinas, home of Lord Snowdon's father, Princess Margaret paid a brief visit during her short tour of Wales. With Mr. Ronald Armstrong Jones was his young wife. Plasdinas is not very far away from Carnarvon Castle, which was begun by Edward I in 1284. There was a loyal welcome there to the princess and her husband. The old legend had it that after conquering Wales, Edward showed his infant son to the people of Carnarvon and named him Prince of Wales. The last Prince of Wales, now Duke of Windsor, was invested here in 1911. One of the oldest industries of North Wales is the production of slate. The princess and her party visited the Dinorwic quarries, the largest in the world. The slate is first obtained by blasting using the smallest charge possible. All too soon, the short visit to Wales was over. What a scene it was. The ancient castle providing an unequaled backcloth to an occasion of pomp and splendor, which was yet also one of simplicity. A modern prince in a medieval castle kneeling before the Queen, who was fulfilling a promise and giving Wales a worthy prince for its own, in a manner set down centuries ago. As the Secretary of State for Wales read the text of the letters patent in Welsh, Her Majesty invested the prince with the sword, the coronet,
Modrwy air ar ei vis.
the gold ring,
A hefyd drwy dros glwyddo gwiale nawr i'w law.
the gold rod,
Fel y bo iddo newyddiannol ac
and the mantle. In giving to the prince these insignias of office, the Queen could not conceal the gentle touch of a mother, despite the formal text of the letters patent, which proclaimed that Charles, Philip, Arthur, George may have the name, style, title, state, dignity and honor of the Principality of Wales and Earldom of Chester. The sword about his waist, the coronet upon his head, the gold rod in his hand, and the silk velvet ermine mantle upon his shoulders, he bore with great fortitude the emotion that the coming moments brought.
I, Charles, Prince of Wales, do become your liege man of life and limb, and of earthly worship, and faith and truth I will bear unto thee, to live and die against all manner of folks.
And so Her Majesty and the Duke of Edinburgh took their son, the Prince of Wales, to greet and be greeted by the people of the great race he had sworn to serve and protect.
Even
The Midlands, the centre of Britain's engineering industry. The place where, from the days of the medieval smithies, engineering history has been made, and where it is still being made year by year. Birmingham and Coventry designers and craftsmen made these handsome veterans, and their sons, grandsons, and great-grandsons are carrying on the tradition which it takes generations to create. For Midland skill is bred in the bone. However brilliant the designers, however cunning the craftsmen, perfection is only achieved by that extra something which, like an oak tree, cannot be hurried. Look at this Land Rover. It has pride of place in the Birmingham Museum because it was the first Land Rover ever made. A 1.6-litre model which attracted great interest at the 1948 Amsterdam Motor Show. Yes, the first, but because it was the product of a firm with half a century of automobile experience behind it, a job without snags. A job which proved itself from the moment it went into production as the world's most versatile and rugged four-wheel drive vehicle.